to say is the defense was Bella, beautiful. Madon, that was a great game by the Denver Broncos, winning 28-13 over the Los Angeles Chargers. And as for all the Charger fans, LA Original, that's all I know, sorry. And anyone in the comment section, great game, man. You guys kept it in until the fourth quarter where we just had a lot of fucking gas in the tank and we lit it up in the fourth quarter. Third quarter, um, third quarter was interesting. You know, you guys had the ball for more possession and you scored nothing in the third quarter. That's like a rarity in sports, in football. How you get the ball for like 50 years, like majority of the quarter, and not score at least a field goal. That's just mind-boggling. I know that's not an insult, but I'm really stunned. All right, so obviously player of the game for me to start off is Patrick Surtain with the two picks, interception and that clutch pick at the end. You know, with 14 to 7, he set up that clutch pick in the end zone to get a touchback and get this offense back on the field to drive down the field and score a touchdown. So that was great. And as for my offensive player of the game, I give it to Javonte Williams. He rushed pretty great. Um, he was the rock, you know, run the ball. That's how we win the game, man. We have to stop abandoning it like we did against the Eagles. We have to run the fucking rock. Run the rock with Javonte and Gordon too. Gordon should get less carries, but Gordon he was important today. He had a lot of good runs too. So let's look at the stats and recap this game. I just need to get the fucking notes ready. All right, let's go. I'm just gonna look at the play by play. Yeah, let's get it. Scoring play. So obviously it was back and forth. I think we stopped the 4th and 2. I don't know if were up or down. No, I don't know if we were up or tied, but we stopped the 4th and 2 early in the game. I think it was in the first. We drive down the field, score a touchdown. Damn it, that's rare. It was a Teddy Bridgewater rushing touchdown. He ran to the sticks, dove in the pylon, and scored a touchdown. It was awesome. Good job by Teddy, man. He played solid today. Can't complain, can't make any excuses. He played really good today. And then he gets hurt, unfortunately. Drew Lock comes in, doesn't really do much. More dink and dunk and run the ball, which is something Teddy would do, but you know, should do. But you know, they just ran with the ball because they were cautious, and rightfully so. But we'll get to that later. Javonte Williams on a third down and goal, something we couldn't do. We couldn't convert last week against 2 weeks ago against Philadelphia. Rushing touchdown, 9 yards. Javonte Williams. Let's go 14-0. And then later in the game, this defense, you know, keeps us in the game. And then we're threatening. We're trying to get in field goal range. But Drew Lock throws a bad pass, man. He was trying to throw out of bounds. But, you know, I blame two people, Drew Lock for his mental mistake and fucking Pat Shermer for not just committing to the run, juicing the fucking clock and not getting near field goal range. You know, they gave the ball to the Chargers. They drove down the field very quick, man. That was probably our worst drive because I think our defense was fucking gassed, in my opinion. They drove down the field. Austin Eckler, he's still a Colorado hero, even though he scored a touchdown. They scored a touchdown, and that's 14-7 at half. And then Chargers drive down the field all the way to around the 40, and then Dustin Hopkins, former Redskins kicker, who they picked up, kicks a field goal and just shanks, spins like a fucking helicopter. Helicopter. Spins like a helicopter. Incomplete. I mean, not incomplete. Wide. And then we just go 3-and-out, punt the ball back. They drive down the field again. They're at least going to get a field goal. But no, my boy Patrick Surtain picks off Justin Herbert, the pervert, and then in the fourth quarter. And then we drive down the field. A Cortland Sutton catch that was clutch. And then they drive down the field. The running backs are doing good. Another third and goal. Teddy Bridgewater, another stiff arm. Shades of week 1. And he throws the ball to who? Eric Sauber. Eric Sauber, man. He's a blocking tight end. Come on. It could have went to Noah Fant, but, you know, Eric Sauber just slid and stole the touchdown from Fant, which is okay. Eric Sauber got his first career touchdown. Good job for Eric Sauber. He's a good blocking tight end and good redemption because he did have that holding penalty that cost us a touchdown last time. So good job for him getting a touchdown. And then literally like less than a minute later, this Aston Eckler and fucking Justin Herbert the pervert, man. Herbert throws it. Eckler, it goes right through his hands into Patrick Surtain's hands for the Broncos' first defensive score of the season. First defensive score of the season, man. A pick six touchdown for Patrick Surtain, and that basically sealed the deal. Then the Chargers drove down the field, and then a nice 16-yard pass to Jared Cook, which was a great catch. Right, there was like three men on him, and he kept his foot in bounds just barely. It was a great catch by Jared Cook, and then they went for two, and then Mr. Patrick Surtain swiped that shit out. Player of the game on defense, in my opinion. Just the entire defense deserves a player of the game. These rookies played out. Kane Stearns, Baron Browning, Javonte Williams, what's his name? Agim, even though he's not really a rookie, this is like his first start. He played good. He got a sack. Javonte Williams, Quinn Miners, like so many good players. The rookie class has been good these last few weeks. They're just embracing George Payton's players, and I like it. And yeah, that was the final. Let's go over the stats, shall we? Go to the box score. We'll start with the Chargers. Herbert, 2 touchdowns. One was garbage time. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, including a pick six. 6.9 average yards, 303 yards. He was their leading rusher, folks. 36 yards. We did better than the Steelers, that's for sure. Austin Eckler only rushed for 31, and then Kelly rushed for 5. So we did really good against the run. Against the pass, Keenan Allen, he's good. He shredded us a little bit. Eckler, they used him in the passing game. He got a touchdown. Williams is solid, I guess. Jared Cook had that nice touchdown at the end, and that's pretty much it. As for their defense, Joey Bosa got a sack, and that's really it. O-line played pretty solid. They only gave up 1 sack. That's really good, Good job. Shout out to the O-line. And they only gave up 3 QB hits, One was a bad one because the Bridgewater got hit very hard. That was a bad one. Luckily, it was incomplete and not a fumble, but it was bad. Derwin James got that pick off of that terrible lock throw, and Derwin James did make a good play. Man, the helicopter man, Dustin Hopkins kicked a helicopter ball and missed it, and yeah, and that's really it. The Chargers go with the Broncos. Bridgewater 11 for 18, 129 yards, 1 touchdown. He didn't get sacked anytime. Drew Lock got sacked once. As for Drew Lock, 4 for 7, 26 yards, 0 touchdowns, 1 pick. He did what he could until the end fucked it up, man. If he didn't throw that pick, I think he would have done it right. But that pick cost us, really. That could have cost us the game, but Drew Lock, like I said, he's done in Denver. Like, I hope he goes somewhere else and succeeds. He's just done in Denver. He's done. He can't succeed here. He needs to go to a different place. I think he's talented. He has the arm. He just needs to maybe sit behind like a Hall of Famer or something. Maybe go get him to Atlanta or someplace. I have no idea. Get him somewhere, that they can use him, because I think he's still talented, but he's not there in Denver. As for the Broncos, they ran the ball 33 times. That's why I love to see. Melvin Gordon, 83 yards, 17 carries, pretty solid. Javonte Williams, 14 yards, 14 carries, 54 yards, 1 touchdown. Beauty. Teddy Bridgewater, 2 carries, 10 yards, 1 touchdown. He had that nice diving touchdown. I was very impressed. That was his best play of the year. I know the people think that stiff arm touchdown to Albert O. I don't think so. As for the receivers, our leading receiver was Javonte Williams with 57. He balled out, man. He had that like nice dump pass, like something that we don't really do. They dumped it to Javonte and just fucking ran through the sticks, and he got the first down. Patrick had a couple catches. Judy had a couple catches. Son had a couple catches. Albero, Fant, Gordon, Sauber, 1 yard, 1 touchdown. There you go. Drew Lock had a fumble and a pick. He had a fumble for a first down. I'll count that as positive yards. I don't care. I know it's a fumble. Pim Patrick recovered it. So yeah. As for the defense, 5 tackles for losses for the Broncos. 2 for Stephen Weatherly, who was a beast. Deshaun Williams, half a sack. Malik Reed had half a sack. Stephen Weatherly had a sack. And Calvin Agim had a sack. And Mr. Patty Surtain had a touchdown and 2 picks, man. Touchdown, 2 picks. He balled out. Spencer did okay. McManus didn't have to kick a field goal. He went 3 for 3 in points after. Wait, no, he went 4 for 4. So there you go. He's getting those PITs up, getting his confidence back. And that's pretty much it for the Broncos versus Chargers recap. As for all the Charger fans who were watching, all 5 of you, it was a good game. Like, you guys kept it in. Obviously, you kept it in, but Herbert, he didn't want to win the game. Eckler went through his hands. I think our team played really good, man. We wanted it more. And I think it's going to be a good matchup between us and the Chargers next time. It's going to be in LA, aka Denver West, even more West. But, the Chargers are still a good team. Don't get me wrong. It's just they were a little bit overhyped this year. Herbert's still a good quarterback. He just doesn't do well in Denver. It's just the way it is. He's going to get a win in Denver eventually. But he just doesn't play well in Denver, man. Look what happened last year against Drew Lock. He doesn't play well in Denver. He doesn't play well when, like, in the trenches. It's more of he plays better in the shootout type of game. But, 300 yards passing, he wasn't really the problem. You didn't run the ball that good like you did against the Steelers. We played very good against the run. I don't know how the fuck we did it. Like, the Eagles ran the rock around on us like it was nothing. And then we had a week to prepare, another week to prepare. And we showed up and we stopped the run. There wasn't really a big run. We stopped the big runs. It was all 4-yard, 5-yard gains, really, from Eckler. The biggest run was that Justin Herbert run down the middle, which I sniffed. The 4th down conversion by Justin Herbert, I sniffed that through. I said that, like, oh, he's going to run down the middle because they split the gaps and, like, he had a fucking wide open lane to get a first down. So, yeah. It was a good game by the Broncos, man. There's nothing really to complain about. Other than, we gave up 7 points. The last touchdown was a fucking Mickey Mouse clubhouse garbage time touchdown, so it doesn't really count. So, yeah. So next week we got the Chiefs. We got to be focused on the Chiefs, but I'm happy got a victory Monday tomorrow. Let's get it. And yeah, go Broncos, man. Go fucking Broncos. Go Broncos, man. Great win.